on, everybody? The UFC 318 card has just concluded, and the Blessed Express keeps rolling down the track. That's right. What is going on, Mr. Grant Gregory? How are you doing? Oh my goodness. It was a great fight. But maybe not as exciting as their second fight. Definitely was very competitive. I thought that both men looked significantly slower and like more seasoned in their careers, but that's to be expected after their third fight. Both of them have had very storied careers in the UFC. I hate to say I told you guys so. What am I kidding? I love saying I told you so. Max Holloway, in my opinion, is closer to his prime now than Dustin was when they fought the second time. He had way more tools, way more ways to win. You even saw in the grappling exchanges who came out on top. It was Max Holloway. Obviously, Max got hurt against Dustin. The worst part of the fight, in my opinion, was when Max Holloway pointed to the center of the cage, and Dustin Poirier clinched him. Are you kidding me? You're not supposed to clinch him. But yes, I'm very, very, very jazzed right now. Mr. Grant Gregory, how are you doing, my friend? Glad Dustin lost the prick. Damn, that's a little harsh. Don't kick the man while he's down. All right. By the way, I was just in Sydney, Australia. It's a great place. You really ended the PFL stream before Evelyn got choked unconscious with like 10 seconds left in the fifth round. Yes, I did. Good thing this is the UFC post show. We have to talk about that. This is going to be a call-in show. So I will drop a link for anyone that would like to come on the show. Tell me I'm a retard. Tell me I have a stupid mustache. Or if you just want to talk about fights, I'll be dropping the link periodically throughout the show to see if anybody actually wants to join. But yes, I'm very happy for Max Holloway. I kind of knew he was going to win before this fight happened. I said it would be competitive, but I mean, again, it's kind of like when Max fought Justin Gaethje, right? You thought it would have been a war, and to be fair, this was a much more of a war than than Max versus Justin. But I mean, it really wasn't all that close. By the way, we already have a guest. What's going on, Grant? How you doing?
Oi, you're retarded.
What's going on, man? Give me your thoughts.
Not much, man. What's going on with you?
Shit, just fucking chilling, man.
Yeah, it was a good fight. Max showed he improved in every section that he needed to, and that's what you want. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, that last 10 seconds when he started trying to grapple him, we're just like, yep, it's done.
Totally. I was like, there's no way he's gonna point to the center of the cage because he'll get knocked out. And then he started to win that fifth round. I was like, he's totally gonna point to the center of the cage. And then as he did, he was down to throw, and then Dustin was like, "No, I'm gonna clinch." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?" Dustin Poirier clinches up Max Holloway in the fucking waning seconds of the fifth round of his last fight. Come on, get out.
Yeah, that's what it amounted to in the end. It was one of them proved that they had it, and the other one proved that they didn't want it. Dustin didn't want it.
You did hit on like Max Holloway improved everywhere he needed to, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. I just, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but like they fought a lot slower than they usually do. Neither of them hunted very much in this fight when they had hurt one another.
No, like it was more in flurries and spurs and everything, and like the times that Max knocked Poirier down was right at the end of the combinations. So, and the one time that he got knocked down, it was to the side / the back of the head when he got dropped. But like, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what rounds they gave what to.
I can pull up the cards.
Yeah, because I haven't actually seen the scorecard yet.
By the way, I just got back from Sydney not too long ago. I got this pillow at the Sydney airport. You know, went to the
Nice.
opera house. It was beautiful, man. Beautiful country you guys got.
Should have fucking messaged me. I would have come down with you.
Yeah, but you never I don't think you've ever been. You may have been to one of my live streams, so I have no way to get a hold of you.
No, I see how it is. No, I'm always lurking in your ones. I mean, it depends if if Hank's on, I've got to go with the superior channel.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
I would.
Because you do give a fuck if the decision's rigged. So.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said you do give a fuck if the decision's rigged.
I don't give a fuck if the decision's rigged! Slander. All right, let's see. Trying to find these scorecards. Now you got me all distracted. By the way, guys, click the link if you want to hop on. Are you down in Sydney?
Nah, no, I'm nowhere near it. But it's a train ride away. So
I was staying an hour and a half from Sydney, and I rode the train into the city every single day.
So what? You were north of Sydney then?
I was in Campbelltown.
Oh yeah, I literally grew up around the corner from there.
Oh, for real? Fuck! Like
I grew up at Blacktown. So.
Oh, Blacktown. Okay, got it. Okay, I got the scorecards. I know we're still waiting for them to be submitted. By the way, I am waiting.
Yeah, I looked at UFC News and I didn't see them there. So.
Okay. When they do pop up, I'll put them on the screen. Wow, man, says Jaden. What a great send off. Yeah, what did you think about the post fight package they put together for Dustin Poirier?
Yeah, I think whoever edited that was the same guy that does the Hall of Fame stuff, because it was edited very similar to it. So I thought, I'm like, really, they're going to induct him into the Hall of Fame?
He definitely.
Because normally when they didn't edit it the same way they did with Robbie Lawler's one, or with Anthony Smith's one. Yeah, so I was just like, oh, okay.
I liked it. I mean, I don't know.
It was a good edit.
I don't really give a shit about all the. I only care about the fights. I'm a loser, you know. I don't know.
You're a fight degenerate. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. Where did you go after the Dakota fight? To sleep. I went to sleep. First time a fighter who deserved a tribute video. Yeah, I would say Robbie did too.
Yeah, I'll disagree with that.
If anyone did, though, Dustin Poirier certainly did. I mean, the guy's delivered so many great moments. How did you see the fight playing out beforehand versus how it went?
Oh, I thought Max was going to piece him up every round. As soon as I saw when he walked out, I'm just like, oh, he looks old.
Interesting that Max Holloway looked so much bigger than Dustin in this fight.
He somehow looked taller and wider. It was nuts.
Good to see Amberly. Who did I pick? Max Holloway by decision. Told you guys. Poirier versus Jake Paul in how long? Give it a year.
Well, he already tweeted out to him asking him if he wants to make some real money.
I know. I saw that. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I hope that Dustin Poirier is not stupid enough to take that fight.
Yeah, because he looks small against Mac. He's gonna look tiny against Jake.
Facts. Max gains all his weight in his lower half. What are you saying? Like every time he eats, it goes right to his thighs. Who else is here because Isha? Everybody. Literally, my entire channel is where it is today because of Isha. Basically, at this point, guess I didn't pay attention. Tone K, what's up, man? Good to see you. How happy is Mr. Grant?
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty happy. Max won, Dustin didn't get a chance to retire something that he didn't earn, so maybe now he can actually go into business and actually pay his employees properly. And the less he's training with amateurs and breaking people's necks and giving them major concussions, the better.
What's good, boys? Dustin deserved the hell out of that. Dustin ain't fighting in one of those kinds of fights. Plus, Jake is a cruiserweight. He's huge. Yes. KSW and the UFC balled out today. So you missed the entire card. I came in. I started watching the fights during the Michael Johnson and Zellhuber fight, and then I caught up on all the prelims besides the 2 decisions, which would be V. Oliveira versus Phillips and Vittori versus Allen, and also Prado versus Veretennikov. Okay, it's Captain Rafuko. What's going on, Captain Rafuko? How are you doing today?
Oh man, I've been doing good right now because, to be honest, right now that fight card was extraordinary. Then I just cried for a little bit because we've been seeing like another American heroes retire, which is Dustin Poirier. So that was like big props to Dustin Poirier's career because he was look very legendary and he put a lot of heart on it. Because I understand he never won the belt because
Yes.
he did everything to become like a champion because he just really beat by like those good guys that just made a lot of mistakes, but they never disagree. They never disagree about the importance and the impact of Dustin Poirier. And I remember the first fight that I just watched, which is Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gage. Totally classic.
I mean, you said he did everything to win a belt, besides work on his jujitsu.
Yeah, like, I mean, here's the thing. If you're going to go up against grapplers, I don't know, maybe protect that neck. And also, he was a champion, interim champion, still a champion. I'm not one of these people that say that doesn't count as a championship. It was he got pay-per-view points for it when it came into it. They wrapped the belt around his waist. The belt didn't look any different to the normal belt. He was a champion.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that pissed me off about Dustin Poirier the most in his career is every time he got his back taken by a high-level grappler, he looked lost. He was like, oh, what do I do? He kept looking at his corner like, oh, what do I do? I was like, come on, dude, just go fucking kickbox. Okay, we have Jaden on the show for the first time. How you doing, Jaden?
How's it going, brother?
It's going good. How are you,
How's
man?
it going?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, man.
I heard that you may have
Here
cried
I am.
after Dustin Poirier lost. Is that true?
I've got a bit of delay.
Oh, I'm lagging.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Okay. I heard that you may have cried after Dustin Poirier lost. Is that true?
I did, dude. Fuck hell.
Yeah, me too. I was so happy.
You cried
It's
tears
just
of
like
joy.
the only thing that would have been better is if he got starched at the end.
Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it.
man.
Like, what is up with people crying for Charles Oliveira, crying for Dustin Poirier? Like, I don't understand. I don't get the whole
Fucking dickhead.
I don't get it. Maybe I'm just a non-emotional nonce, you know? But Rafuko, I guess I'll start with you. I mean,
Yes,
you
sir.
said that the card was great. What was your like favorite moment from the card?
Oh, the favorite moment that I just getting from the card. I mean, finally Patricia Pitbull, they just got her in a win because if you guys remember the last time that Patricia Pitbull got this horrible debut, right now Patricia Pitbull it became so much really huge because after that fight against
I'm hearing so much
Dan
delay right
Ig, I mean, he doesn't have like a good chin enough because I don't know how they look like at a UFC, but it's not gonna be like at a past his prime because he's one of the best featherweight. I mean, losing for a close fight, I mean, pretty much a specialty at the war. But imagine, I mean, how could it be something like that? I mean, but you just fight 2 years late of the UFC round because he's not that really same, but he really understand. But he respect the power of counter strikely, which is probably getting really smart for the second round, which is anyone to can see like after that.
I'm so stoked that Patricio Pitbull finally gets a W
Yeah.
in the UFC.
Finally just got it.
And he's in the mix now, right? For the top
Mhm.
15 of the division. I'm so stoked. I demand some respect for picking Pitbull and Costa. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, we got somebody hopping on. Who is this?
Yeah, it's fucking Ray Gaven. What the fuck are you laughing at?
Hello, No Chill. How are you?
Oh,
Oh my god.
I don't think that's his real name.
No, that was that was No Chill with the Giuliano Argenti impression.
oh my goodness.
That's great. Ray Gaper, yes. And then did you see that the profile picture was Hank the Tank being chased by a T-Rex?
Oh, by a dinosaur?
yes.
I was just like, I thought it was a T-Rex, but it's just like, oh my god, that's a Tyrannosaurus? I was like, oh shit.
Fucking No Chill. He's been making AI Hank pictures. Yeah, they're fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, man. Rafuko, I do have an important question for you. Why are you on every single person's live stream that drops a link in MMA YouTube? Are you trying to leech off of everybody? Give me your thoughts on that.
Well, to be honest, right now, I'm just trying to build a community because, to be fair, right now, because I'm just doing like all things that are about my best. Because now that I just bring in both languages, like Spanish and English, during the UFC MMA fights, because I'm gonna bring the Thunder and Lightning, because I understand that I'm Hispanic. I know that some people that say, "Is he a guy from Brazil?" It's like, yes. I just loved the community and I just wanted to build it up together. So I just wanted to give the middle finger to the hater to say, hey, haters and trolls, go fuck yourself, because right now this Capitan is never leaving because I brought the entire passion on those motherfuckers.
Damn. Every time I'm down on Rafuko, he gives a speech like that. He just reels me back in.
I just became like one of those coach motivators. Yeah.
You're a motivational speaker now? You're a life coach?
Yeah,
I got a new client.
I'm just
for
trying
you.
to work. Yeah.
I got a new client for you. You should be Hank the Tank's life coach.
Oh man.
What do you come on, man? What do you think?
I mean, it's a good offer. It's a good offer. I will not reject it. I would not reject that.
Wow, you heard it here first, people. He will not reject Hank's offer to be his life coach if if he offers.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if you got him to just stop singing Hamilton on stream, that'll be a good start.
That's good shit.
I
So
mean,
we have, D-Rod speaking at the press conference right now. That's not who we want. I'm gonna, when Dana White comes on, I will turn it on and
I wonder if they're going to ask him how does it feel that the judges gave him a decision that he clearly lost.
who?
D-Rod. I should ask him how he feels about getting a decision that he lost.
I don't think he lost that fight. I thought that it could have went. You know what? I did think maybe he lost the first and second. Now that I think about it. Or wait, no, that's first and the third. Sorry, he clearly lost the third round. I think the first round was close enough that it could have went either way. I don't know if he clearly lost.
Yeah, they gave him the first round. I don't know how.
It's because Kevin Holland sucks. Also, I want to point out Mr. C expertly predicted. He actually looked into the Fibonacci sequence last week. And what he found in his research is that the Fibonacci sequence aligns exactly with Kevin Holland's fight record. And so he said, according to the Fibonacci sequence, Kevin Holland loses this fight. So yeah, expert predictor there, Mr. C. Go subscribe to his channel. Well, yeah. I'm really happy that Kevin Holland lost, because though Kevin Holland is fun, I kind of can't stand him anymore. Am I the only one that feels that way?
Probably.
Yeah, but I mean, to be honest, right now, what I mean, Kevin Holland, I mean, it's not that really great. He's not that guy. I mean, seriously, I mean, he was never so close to winning at the round number 3, because during for like those talks, I mean, they were just like dropping it down because I know that he doesn't have like the guts to beat against Daniel Rodriguez because of the fighter, because both fighters got almost knocked out, but they got almost solved. They were just gonna like decision, but he got really thought it. But Daniel Rodriguez, I mean, he got really schooled. He schooled Kevin Holland with those leg kicks, and he just immediately forgot for the chin because I was really expected because Kevin doesn't have like more punches on the elbow because he just wanted to talk about like the excuses. It was really tired, but he just looked that really awful. And that jumping knee that spends like the energy. I mean, what the fuck are you doing, Kevin Holland? You just suck.
You heard it here first from Rafuko. I like Kevin Holland's fights. I think he's a fun guy, win, lose, or draw. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I'm like Vittori versus Allen should have been on the main card instead of fucking Kevin Holland. And everybody makes really good points. Holland will never be cut. The damage is catching up to Holland. I saw a video of Holland being a Dicta fan, so I'm lukewarm on him. Holland is a company man, totally. If you said the same about Dustin, I'd be curious. No. Dude, how could you not love Dustin Poirier? I just think the crying over Dustin Poirier losing a fight to Max Holloway in 2025 is a bit outrageous, personally. That's just me. Kudos to all who picked Michael Johnson. I gave him no chance. I was going to bet on him. I did bet on him to win by knockout, but if you listen to my preview show, great show, I make picks every Monday. You would have heard the case that I made for Michael Johnson to win the fight, and I'm surprised that he actually kind of schooled Zellhuber in there. Zellhuber never really got going. What are your thoughts on that fight?
Between for like Michael Johnson, I mean, I was really getting both for like a lot of surprise because Michael Johnson, I mean, he deserves like a lot of respect. Because I really thought that he could handle it against for a veteran named Daniel Zellhuber. I mean, he was just like a great solid because he does like every fight.
Did you just call Daniel Zellhuber a veteran?
No, I just told that Michael Johnson a veteran. So just like a typical veteran versus rookie.
Yes.
Yeah, just like a typical veteran versus rookie. But I thought that Daniel Zellhuber is going to be like an easy crumble. But those hands and those speed by Michael Johnson, I mean, he just really, really, really great because he was in the fucking bag. I mean, he was just like an incredible performance. I know he's 39 years old, but he looked like a two-weight classes smaller that absolutely touched him because I'm really sure that I know his left arm was broken and they say, hey, fuck it. I'm going to do all that of my best. But the head movement was very slick that don't be surprised that Michael Johnson at this age, I mean, they're going to be the title round. I mean, no disrespect because he was very underrated. With the stamina and the speed, I mean, he was that really great at all.
Yeah, definitely the hand speed is the last thing to go on Michael Johnson somehow, right? That's usually like one of the first things that go on a fighter. But yeah, Michael Johnson's still so fast. 24-19 might be the worst record in the UFC for any male, but he's got better wins than 95% of other fighters. True. Michael Johnson is better than Melvin Gillard. I wish they would have let Lil Wayne perform as Dustin walked. Yeah, that was weird, right? That was weird. I don't understand. The UFC hates fun, and they wouldn't let fucking Dustin Poirier walk out with Lil Wayne. So stupid. If there was any fighter I was gonna cry over, it would have been Dustin. All right, man. Fair enough, man. Just this is like, he's a grown man.
Really,
you're a grown man. It's not that deep, bro. Dustin Poirier, you gonna cry? Come on, man. Anyway, how do you feel about your countryman Paulo Costa getting the dub?
Oh, Paulo Costa. I mean, to be honest right now, I mean, how in the hell are they going to beat against Roman Kopylov, that Russian? Because absolutely, he was chopping him down. He was doing like a great body work, but Kopylov is going to be like really sore as fuck tomorrow. Because a snappy Costa body shot is like they get in the list of the highest enough. Because they just say after this last fight will never be like bringing that killer instinct back. And he definitely did it. And this is what happens when you choose like the longest short band and offer it. Because he looked like he learned like all the mistakes, passion, but not very gushy. Because he did impress you with the caution with the wind. He was really smart. That's because they need to fuck up whatever to take it like the bunch, like the transplant for this hairline. I mean, oh my god.
Did you see how small he looked in there compared to Kopylov?
Yeah, he looks
really
very small. He looks very small because after he lost against Sean Strickland, he gave like the best stand of Paulo Costa. I mean, he just really rocketed around number 3, which is definitely scary, but pretty much easier because the ability to the body damage is like really ridiculous. I mean, he just stung Costa twice, but that was like the only way that they give it to erase it.
Well, he is the eraser.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's next for Costa? Any thoughts on that? I do a matchmaking show and I'll be live tomorrow. So we'll be going through all of the fights on the card and matchmaking for everybody. So stay tuned for that, Francisco. But yeah, who do you think should be next? Some people are suggesting Allen next for him.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have the fight against Brandon Allen, but he was looking like very slight. I mean, they were looking like way to the back of the top 5, but they would see like everything. But this is like the best cuts that I've been looking at since like the Romero fight. I mean, that was pretty much like a advantage, but I think he needs to get involved with a lot of competition coming up there because doing for the rankings, and I know that he just lost to Sean Strickland. I mean, there's going to be like a lot of great competition coming up there for those rankings. So I would say like Brandon Allen could be there because I would see like a serious competition against Paulo Costa because if he needs to get involved, like going into like the rankings and going after the win, I mean, he just needs to get like to working it off of this game plan, get enough of the chin of the other fighters, and boom, getting after the uppercuts, and of course for the submission. That's really important.
Yeah, it is great to see him get a win, and I've been super down on Paulo Costa. I feel like he's been washed for a minute. I feel like Izzy broke his brain. His last good fight before this was the Vittori fight, and that was a good fight. Luke Rockhold fight was good, but it was because Paulo Costa performed so bad in that fight. So yeah, it is nice to see him get a win in a fight where really he didn't even get out of first gear, in my opinion. Like, never even had to go to like the next level against Costa Kopylov somehow. And I thought Kopylov was going to beat him, so I got to eat some crow on that. So yeah, Captain Rafuko, do you have anything else to say about this card before we watch Dana White speak at the press conference?
Yeah, then I just wanted to tell you that it was really nice, but anything could happen in between for the UFC. I mean, the card, it looks really solid because to be honest, right now, over the last fights that I just been, that was like really sloppy. But this is like one of those times that I've been seeing like the main card and the preliminary fights. I mean, like really solid. And that time that I was seeing like really emotional because I've been seeing like a lot of fans cry between for Dustin Poirier, but he gave it all. I mean, that there's nothing who can real deal with it. I mean,
no, for sure. Dustin Poirier did give his all in his career. All time, like top 3 action fighters of all time. So yeah, man, definitely in this era as well. All right, man. Well, I am gonna go through some Tapology stuff, and we're gonna watch the press conference. So I'm gonna kick you out of here. But thank you for hopping on, Rafuko. Good to see you.
Thank you very much. Capitan Rafucho out. Salute to you. Let's go.
All right, later, brother. Okay, Capitan Rafuko, always a gem on these shows. We're just waiting for one Mr. Dana White. Costa is listed as an inch taller, but his stance is low to wind up to the body kick. Brandon Allen taking the Louisiana torch. Let's see if he can do better than the interim. I picked Mother Russia over Father Brazil. Same. What's good with this White House card? I don't know. You tell me. Talk about the Prado fight if you can. I didn't watch it. You come on and you talk about it. Love Capitan. I bet UFC hates seeing Dustin Poirier retire. He brings money. Yeah, but it's not like they're not making a shit ton of money already anyway, as it is. I don't think they were like hedging all their bets on the next Dustin Poirier fight, you know? Like they're gonna make money regardless. Brazilians look shit against Kiwis every single time. Paulo Izzy, Dan Hooker, Claudio Poyes. Damn. Standing up for his countrymen. They better release the Epstein files after the card. Wouldn't that be funny if, because you know how, well, my camera's all fucked up. You know how Dana White doesn't like to announce fights on the broadcast? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like he only announces fights on his Instagram after. Wouldn't that be funny if Dana White released the Epstein files after the card or like just before on his Instagram? What's up, everybody? We've got the Epstein files here. Like, he just goes through like a if you don't know now you know, but instead it's for the Epstein files. I missed it too, eating lunch, putting my kid to sleep soon, otherwise I would jump on. All right, no worries, man. How are they going to keep making money though? People can't buy $80 pay-per-views in this economy. In this economy, how are they going to keep making money? Well, it's because they're a monopoly. Well, a monopsony, for being, you know, totally correct. And that's how monopsonies work. They make all of the money in the sport. So, hate to break it to you, but yeah, the UFC is going to just keep making money regardless if Dustin Poirier is fighting for them or not. I don't think I think it's pretty much a non-factor. But I do understand what you're saying. All right, we do have the man himself, Mr. Dana White. He's going to tell us how much money he made and all that stuff. Let's listen to the man himself, shall we?
What's up, gang? How are you? The attendance tonight was 18,138, sold out $8.09 million, the highest grossing gate ever at the arena. The fight of the night was Vittori and Allen. Performance of the night, Islam, Gautier, and Carly. Okay, they all won 50,000. Congrats to them. And it was a tough one between Vittori and Kevin Holland's fight. Yeah. Huh?
And the main event as well.
Huh? Yeah. A good point. Very good point.
We'll start with the main event. You know, another BMF title fight that lived up to the hype, right? The two guys going there and leaving it all in the octagon. Give us your thoughts on the fight and how it played out.
Yeah, I mean, it was an incredible fight. I thought going into the lap was closer than the judges had it, but yeah, I mean, it lived up to what it was supposed to be. The card did. The card was great.
Fantastic. When you see Max do his point at the ground in the last 10 seconds, is there any part of you that thinks, just as a fight fan, like you're going to have to stop doing this eventually?
No, I go, oh hell yeah, you know. And me and my crew were talking about it earlier tonight before we came to the fights. Like everybody acts like they want to do that shit. They don't want to do it. Max is like the only guy that actually wants to do that, and it's one of the million reasons why people love him.
What did you think when Dustin went at the end of round 2? Similar sort of reaction?
Yeah, I mean, there were so many of those moments in that fight.
Do you look at Dustin? He's competing with one of the best in the world. Think to yourself, yeah, he starts to slow down towards the end, and it's right to walk away, or do you think, you know, he could probably still fight against these guys and win?
Well, I've been in the sport, but you know me. When you think you should retire, you probably.
As far as from right, it's interesting because the champion division is the guy in the other division. So does he have to match back, or do you think a performance like this shoes him right up there?
I think he's in a great position right now. He just defends that BMF title. He's ranked number 4 in the world there, and anything is possible for Max right now.
Yeah, I don't want to put you on the spot. Do you think Ilya has done enough to fight Max for the BMF title and the lightweight title at the same time?
Yes, I do.
Fair enough. What were your thoughts on Kevin Holland and D-Rod fight? You know, kind of crazy, kind of a bit sloppy, but very entertaining. Give us your thoughts on that fight.
Yeah, I thought it was incredible. I don't know if I ever saw sloppy, but you know, those were two guys that were absolutely.
It was absolutely
they were in a
sloppy,
war.
dude.
And a couple times I felt like both of them were tired, but they dug deep and fought their asses off.
Why does Dana White ride Kevin Holland's meat so hard? I don't get it.
Incredible fight.
Obviously, this week's been a great
They
week.
didn't win, but
Yeah.
they're both going to do really well.
Fair enough. This week's been great in New Orleans. It felt like the city's really sort of vibed well with the UFC, brought us in and all that sort of stuff. Do you think this could be a venue that we could come back to yearly, like in Miami or Newark or something like that?
I do. That's a great point. This city's incredible. I haven't been here in a long time. You know, it's crazy. I tried to go down on Bourbon Street the other night, and I haven't been on Bourbon Street since me, Frank, and Lorenzo came here to watch the UFC to consider buying it. That was the last time I was on Bourbon Street. I didn't realize that until we came here. But the governor has been amazing. The athletic commission has been incredible. Caesar's Palace has been incredible. I mean, just I could go on. And the way these people support their own is awesome to see. I love that kind of shit.
Did you guys think the crowd sucked? Because from what I was seeing, the crowd was kind of god awful.
Yes, we will figure something out here in New Orleans to make sure we come back a lot more than we have been.
Did you buy one of those hand grenade drinks on Bourbon Street?
I didn't make it far on Bourbon Street. I got about 15 steps and I had to go back and get in the car and leave. So no, I didn't get a hand grenade drink. Sounds great.
I did when I was down there. I got fucking drunk as balls on fucking in last November on Bourbon Street. It's a great place. There's not much else to do but get drunk as shit down there.
Though.
Just more on Dustin. Like he's someone that surely will be in the UFC Hall of Fame at some point down the line, right?
Yeah, listen, this is a kid that I mean, you look at those last 11 fights and who he's fought, and you know, always comes to fight. Good guy to deal with, and yeah, he could be.
And I know you said like if you think you should walk away, you should, but can you respect at least like his reasoning too as well? That he's saying, you know, he doesn't want to be one of those guys where the sport retires him, and he wants to be able to like attend his daughter's wedding, all these sorts of things later in life.
I don't ever question when a guy says he wants to retire. Other than I think Khabib and Cormier are the two guys that I've ever said, I don't know if, you know, it's time, but yeah, that's totally up to him. This is a rough sport. He fought a rough fight tonight, and yeah, I mean the way tonight went, retiring seems like the right thing to do.
The only you notice how he didn't mention John Jones. The crowd booed Dustin because he got an eye poke and needed a second. The crowd was not good tonight, in my opinion.
Yeah. Did you score it the same way as the judges when he walked past press row? He said to me that he thought it was closer than they had.
Who did?
Dustin.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he did. I did too. I just said it when I started the press conference. I thought going into the last round it was a lot closer than they had it.
Yeah, and just a few things outside tonight's event. Next week we were supposed to have Aaron Pico and Movsar as the co-main in Abu Dhabi. That's obviously off now, and Aaron's saying he wants to fight in Chicago, and there's a spot. And then on the graphic, we saw a co-main event, TBA versus TBA. Is that something? Could that fight land on that card, and would it be that spot?
I have no idea. Right here, right now, I have no idea.
Yeah. As far as like also future title fights, Kayla Harrison was saying yesterday at our Q&A that she would love for you guys to give Amanda Nunes an exemption from the full 6 months of testing so she can fight her sooner. Is that something you'd consider?
I don't know. Definitely look into it. I don't hate it.
Yeah. And obviously the next pay-per-view is Dricus and Hamzat. Just how big is that fight in your mind for the middleweight division? We've been waiting forever to see Hamzat finally compete for a championship.
Yeah, it's big, and it's big to be back in Chicago, sold out. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. I got a feeling that's going to be very much like tonight. You know, how about, I think, I can't remember, second round or something. The crowd was so loud that the ref couldn't hear the bell. And, you know what I mean? Went like another 5 seconds longer than it should have. But, yeah, I expect Chicago to be that way too.
And I know you've got a lot of questions about house card potentially. Conor McGregor has said he's back in the pool with hopes of potentially fighting on that like a year from now. And then Nate Diaz said he would love to be the opponent. I know you said that trilogy is something you could do anytime and it would make sense. Are you interested in doing business with Nate Diaz?
I love Nate. That fight's a year away. So I'm not even thinking about anything right now. The landscape will change so much by next 4th of July. You know, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows who's going to be on the card or what the main event will be or who will hold all the titles, and everything could be completely different. So it's not even worth thinking about it right now.
Sure. I guess just one follow-up on that, though, with John Jones. He said,
I have other problems.
Amberly asks, is Conor in the drug pool? I think he misspoke. I think that Conor McGregor said he's in a pool full of drugs and not in the drug pool. Nate Diaz, LMAO. Yawn. I've got tired. We see your movies poking through. Really? Hey, it's a little cold in here. What do you want me to do? He's either in the testing pool or in the drug pool. Yes, one or the other. It cannot be both.
I'm dealing with the logistics and you know, all the things on figuring out how to make this thing happen. How do we want to do it? I'm gonna fly out there in about 10 days, 2 weeks.
By the way, Melson, everybody's got nipples. All right. No person has ever been born without nipples. There's plenty of deformities out there. Having no nipples is not one.
And we'll have all the renderings done. Sit down with him and go through the renderings and see what he wants to do and what he doesn't want to do.
John Jones says he wants to be on there too, and he says he would fight whoever the champion is at that time. But would you be okay with him like coming back and potentially winning that belt again? And you might have to go through.
Well, it's not even about him winning the belt. I mean, you know how I felt about him. I can't risk putting him in big positions in a big spot and have something go wrong.
Fair enough.
Yeah, especially the White House card.
Dana, just seeing how this city and this arena reacted to not just Poirier, but the other fighters from Louisiana, how special was that for you?
Oh, it's always great. I mean, every time we go somewhere and the fans love what's going on, it's a hell of a night for me.
Dana, just one quick one. This week you had Power Slap piggybacking with the UFC here in New Orleans. It was the first time that Power Slap had left
Power Slap question.
Vegas.
I'm going to skip that guy.
Obviously, the gate, the buzz, the energy in this town, and
Mr. C asks me, how did you rate this card from your perspective? I think the UFC has been solid for the last 3 weeks. I wouldn't say that this card was any better or worse than any of those cards. So, yeah, I'd give it a solid 8.
everything. I mean, it couldn't have been better.
Oh, and how do you rate it from Dana's perspective? You know that cartoon where like the guy's got the dollar signs popping out of his eyes? That's how I think Dana White views every card nowadays.
Everybody showed up and put on a great performance. So, yeah, very happy.
Just one quick, maybe stupid one for me. I always notice the Power Slap solo cup there. What does Dana White drink in that power? I see.
Lots of different things.
What's in that post fight?
Right now, it's Coke Zero. Yeah.
Dana over here.
Yep. Did you know this is the first pay-per-view Joe Rogan has missed since the inception of the UFC? That's not true. He doesn't do the overseas ones. If we're talking about in the States, I imagine that's because he's being interrogated right now by the FBI to spread more, to push more propaganda for them, for the right-wing party.
Just one. 2 fan favorites in the lightweight division, Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway. They both lost to the champion, Ilya. Are you open to doing a Max Holloway-Charles Oliveira fight for the BMF belt?
Anything's possible. I like his idea. I like your idea. The great thing about that division is there's so many incredible fights that you can do. You know, you have Ilya, who's the champion. You got him with a BMF belt, and there's a lot of things we can do.
Thanks, Dana.
Yep.
Dana, just one for me about the White House card. Do you expect the logistics to be more intense than the Sphere was, or do you think it's going to be easier than?
No. Not the Spheres. Listen, one person has done the Sphere, right? I thought after we did it, people would be running to the Sphere to do it. The Sphere is very challenging and very expensive. The difference with the White House is that I don't think they've ever had anything very heavy out on the lawn, and the octagon alone weighs 20,000 pounds. So
you don't think the outdoor is going to be harder to deal with than?
it will be,
being
and it's in its own ways, but not harder than the Sphere. Sphere is very unique and very challenging.
Good to see Bonnie says, "Who is this fool below you?" Oh, it's just some guy from the UFC. Van Steena's fight wins the weekend. I turned the fight off. Didn't watch it. I watched Power Slap. There were actually several KOs. I'm sorry that you subjected yourself to watching that. True, it didn't make sense to have Victorian Allen over Dustin and Max fight of the night. Rogan is a CIA plant. If you would have told me that like a year ago, I'd have been like, nah. But now I can't even disagree with you. Powers lap is powerlifters, swimming pool lap pools, swimming laps around an Olympic-sized pool. God, I fucked that all up. Joe Rogan has been promoting a lib for president, and I said us. What? Oh my. I'm not. I'm mad. No one hopped on my Power Slap watch companion. Did you actually do a fight companion for Power Slap? Do you see Adesanya versus Paulo rematch ever happening? Yeah. Idaho, your boy is still sleeping on stream. Who is my boy and who are you talking? Wait. Hold on a second. I think I have an idea. No, not that guy. Are you serious? I don't see that. Hank? I don't see anybody streaming right now. I think I'm the only one live. Hank is your boy. And he's still my boy. No. Look up the truth about Mike Baker's JRE appearance and add it to your watch later. All right, sounds good. It might have just ended, but he was who? Who did? I went 0-5 on the main card. Ooh, we'll get into all the picks and stuff, and I'll open up the panel back up. But let's finish up Dana White. Yep.
Hey, Dana, I have a question right here.
Yep.
What do you think about Islam Dulatov's performance? He's a huge star in Germany. The UFC hasn't been in Germany since 2016. What do you think about the performance? And when is the UFC coming back to Germany? The fans are waiting. Everybody is going crazy. When is the UFC coming back to Germany?
What do you think about Islam Dulatov? His performance? He's a huge star in Germany. UFC has not been to Germany since 2016. When are we coming back to Germany?
Yeah, that's a great question, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, obviously he won a performance bonus, so he obviously did great tonight. But yeah, Germany's interesting. And
see you later, Nick.
We had a run there where we were heading to Germany all the time, like, and I don't know the answer to that question, but
yeah. Second question, Dana. Does it make you proud to see someone like Dustin and Max? They have over 60 combined fights in the UFC. Does it make you proud to like even you?
Bro just went to sleep
and see how far they come. They always.
Well, good. I'm glad he got some Z's in.
Like, to have two fighters like that on the roster.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's why. I mean, that's why. All of you guys and myself and if you look at the way we celebrated him tonight on television, you guys probably didn't see it, but
he says he could tell us why they won't go to Germany. Why is that? I like Hank. I'm Switzerland. Remaining neutral. That's the smart move. Smart move, Amberly. I've always known that Melson likes Idaho, even though he calls him Skate Star. Skate Star. Damn, that's rough. I went to Melson's stream, and he's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart.
You see a lot of stuff. Even Mark Zuckerberg had posted about, how we told the story of Dustin Poirier tonight. Yeah, we have a lot of respect for him, proud of him, and same thing with Max.
Is there a favorite moment in Dustin's career? Maybe a story that we don't know, or like a favorite fight, a moment of Dustin's career?
Off the top of my head, I mean, he's had a badass, unbelievable career and has accomplished a lot of things. But off the top of my head, there's not one moment that stands out. No.
And last question for me: how big is the possibility that we ever see a podcast on Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan, and Conor McGregor?
Probably never. Probably
That
never.
was the Captain
Thank you, Dana.
Fuko
Great
asked
gentleman.
question.
Thank you.
Dane, I want to go back to the early prelims. Jimmy Crute called out Dustin Jacoby. We know Dustin's out with a hand injury, obviously, but he kind of teased about Dustin kind of teased about November 30th down for the challenge. You know, those two guys, Jimmy performed well tonight. What kind of match would that look like?
Right here, right now. Again, I don't even think about this shit at the end of the night. We'll
Dana is so boring now. He's not even involved in matchmaking. And people ask him shit like, hey, what about this guy versus this guy? And he's like, we're not going to talk about that right now because I don't actually do anything anyway. Fucking stupid.
weekend, and on Tuesday we do matchmaking, and we start to talk about what's next and what we want to do and what we don't want to do. I really don't think about that stuff tonight. Go ahead.
Dana, now that Dustin's career is said and done, what do you want people to take away from not just his career, but also the growth that he had from the time that he started up to now?
Yeah, well, like I said, I think tonight, you know, we celebrated Dustin, you know, on the broadcast, and then to have the fight here in front of his, you know, his people, and they showed up and they, you know, they made the event really fun tonight. My girl Amber was saying to me, I was already in the back room, and she said not one person has left this arena when he was still out there talking. That's pretty special. I mean, you guys know you've done enough fights before Rogan even gets up into the octagon, half the place is gone. So the fact that they all stayed in for him tonight, showed up for him tonight, broke the arena record tonight. The list goes on and on. Big night for him.
Thank you, Dana.
Dana, over here. One question, Dana.
Yep.
Over here, back here.
Yep.
Do you think it played a factor that Dustin announced the retirement? Because it kind of seemed like just the emotions, everything that he would played a factor early on in that fight. Do you think that played a factor early on in the fight for him?
Do I think that because he announced
the emotions he went through during the week, you know, people sending him cards and all the things, the reception he got, do you think that kind of played a factor, just kind of making him emotional in early on in that fight?
You'll have to ask him when he gets in here. I don't know, but yeah, I would imagine that it was hard for him not to be emotional. I mean, even when he was saying earlier, you know, what if he had won? Would he come back? Would he, you know, I think that when you do what these guys do and you come here and this is your last fight ever, and you walk out of that tunnel and you get the reception that you get at the end of a round that you did well, the place is so loud, ref can't even hear the bell. And it's got to be so hard to walk away from this and the feeling that you get from it. So I'm sure it was very emotional. It's probably going to be emotional for him for the next week.
Just one more. So don't accept names, but another fighter who you in the same regard as Dustin came said, I wanted to do a retirement fight in my hometown. Like, would you try to effort on doing something like this again?
Well, we always try to, you know, there's guys who, you know, start to work their way up and then want to fight in their hometown.
No, you don't. Didn't do it for Jose Aldo.
Some guys who become big don't want anything to do with fighting in their hometowns. You know, there's a lot of different things about it. But yeah, I mean, we always try to figure stuff out if guys want it, but it's not always possible to say, okay, we'll give you a retirement fight and something like that. But yeah, we would always try to do it.
A lot of stars got to align. I don't know if you were asked about Patricio Pitbull, 2 fights in. What do you think of what he's done here?
What was the question?
Patricio Pitbull.
Yeah.
What do you think of his win tonight and just what he's, you know, 1-1 so far in the UFC?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to come to the UFC, and you know, it's a lot of pressure. You know, I don't care how many times you fought and what you've done. It's a different vibe when you come here, and you know, yeah. Cool. Thanks. Have a good night, and thank you, New Orleans. It was awesome.
All right. There you go. The man himself, Dana White. Let's check out the Topology League. Dana lying his ass off as usual. No surprise there. By the way, I have a Topology League. Feel free to join my Topology League. Whoever gets the most wins at the end of the year will win $100. Most event wins. What's up, Alina? Good to see you. I absolutely shit the bed on the main card. Got every pick wrong. Damn. I got the Holland fight and the Costa fight wrong. People beat the shit out of Ige, I thought. I didn't watch it very closely, though. People did really well. Ige's chin is unreal. Yes. Facts, Isha. All right. Check out the Topology League. Click that link if you want to join. I don't have anyone currently requesting to join. It is the UFC Ape winning the card this time around. I don't know who you are. So, like, maybe let me know so I can, like, give you money at the end of the year if you win, if you have the most event wins. No way. Are you fucking serious? What? Is that real? Damn, that's insane. If that's real, if that's a real bet, that's got to be a real betting slip. That's. Let me tell you, a bunch of dogs are getting rescued this weekend. Shout out to Alina Hart. It's real, baby. Let's go. We're in the money. Lots of dogs being saved in the next week or so. Shout out to Alina. I just joined. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll get you in there, Amberly. I hit 2 parlays. Check your text. I will. I already did. That's amazing. Good. I'm so happy for you. Only a hundy. USD though, Jaden. What did he say? Only a hundy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, fuck you. Kopylov forgot how to fight. Yeah, that shit is good in New Zealand. Manny looked damn good until the bitter end for being 46. I don't really care about Manny Pacquiao fighting. Remember when I joined your tap and won and didn't give me the win? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. The reason I didn't give you the win is because you joined after the event was over. Yeah. Alina made some money. Alina wants money. Michael Johnson made my parlay. We'll love him forever. Yes. Okay. I don't know who the UFC ape is. Somebody's got to let me know who the fuck that guy is. Skeletor. CBD delivery in 2. Kiwi in 4th. I know he made some money tonight. Kieran and Aaron Tats in 5. Strickland's Burner and Barter in 7th. Bodak in 9th. By the way, Bodak uses AI to make all his picks. Come on, buddy. Do better. Deep 3s in 10th. Showweather in 11th. In the Granite in 12th. Nick in 12th. Thal in 14th. Denial in 15th. 16th is Chico Picks. I don't know who that is. Matua in 17th. Sean Moody in 18th. Bretta 9000 in 18th. Euphoric Notes in 20th. I got 21st. Cheddarhead in 22nd. Not in the AM Bro in 23rd. 24th is Degenerate. And in 25th, very last place, is the betting expert and professional gambler himself, Giuliano Argenti. Wow. Holy shit. Hey, I'm glad to hear you made some money, Alina. I'm super stoked for you. So true. He looked awesome. I've always thought he was a guy with tons of potential. Okay, so I did go 8 out of 14th, so not bad. I always say that as long as you're picking over half the card right, you're doing well, you know? So yeah, that is who won the Pick'em League. Let's get into the entire card on ESPN, and then we'll get out of here. Not before we drop the link, though, in the chat. You guys can hop on if you have any thoughts on anything, you want to call me out for anything, I'll be right here. I'll be right here for all the smoke. So, yes, let's pull up Fight Center, shall we? I want all the smoke. I only missed one. I really thought Michael Johnson could. Oh, I thought that Jackson McVeigh could beat Ferreira, but nope. Mofo pulls an armbar on him, right? Vicious armbar too. It never gave a chance to Jackson McVeigh to do much of anything. Okay, so okay, so the main event, obviously Dustin Poirier versus Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier. Max Holloway was cooking with gas in this fight. He doubled Dustin Poirier up on on total strikes, and almost did on significant. Max Holloway was head hunting a lot, but actually, I mean, look at his. Yes, I got you. Hold on one second, guys. Okay. Damn, I wish Big Red would join the stream. The link is right there, my friend. You can join anytime you want. I got 8 out of 14 right, not my best. Hey, but if you pick half the card right, or more than half the card right, I think you're doing great. I would have hit another parlay with Moose, but poor guy, I'm sure he wanted to win. Yes, the people demand Big Red be on the show. Chris Erwart lost in the first fight, but I think he will learn a lot from. I don't know who that is. Judice looks awesome. Yes. Joining the Tap League has reminded me I know nothing. Hey, I'm humbled every weekend. But yes, look at the striking distribution for Max Holloway. Divvying up 64 shots to the body and 31 to the legs. Dustin Poirier was behind the whole fight. He did land one big hook on Dustin. I did say before the fight started that Dustin would need to push Holloway back. And he was only able to do that in one round. So I think that was really his undoing. Good win for Max Holloway. We'll see where he goes next. We'll have a matchmaking show tomorrow, probably with Big Red if he doesn't fall asleep like he did for the PFL main card. Paulo Costa fought Roman Kopylov. That's right. I am surprised Paulo Costa did good work in this fight. And again, I felt like he never even got out of first gear. He kind of cruised to a decision win over Kopylov. He did hurt him at one point in the fight. Very happy for Paulo Costa to be back on track because he is an exciting fighter when he shows up. And he's also very entertaining on the promotional side, right?
Easy, but just because you get more picks right doesn't mean you're better at predictions than me.
Islam is fire credit, no credit. What? That was vintage Costa. Yeah, I agree. Made it look easy against Kopylov, in my opinion. The next fight was Kevin Holland versus D-Rod. I laughed so hard when D-Rod knocked Kevin Holland down. Like, I legit laughed my ass off because Kevin Holland is not very good. And he lost to a guy that's not very good in D-Rod. By the way, Big Red is not joining us today. But we do have Oracle Red. Oracle Red, how are you today?
Very large, very Oracle. Nice to see you again after 15 minutes. We just talked.
Large and in charge. We're talking about this. By the way, me and Big Red were FaceTiming the whole main card. We had our own fight.
The whole main card.
Yeah.
The whole main card.
What did you think about
I
this?
guess everything. Hey, tell him I guessed everything but the correct answer on the main event. Everything down to the spin kick.
But now you owe me $2.
I owe you $2. Hey, do you do that on payment plans, or is there like a Klarna?
Well, I did tell you that the bet would be nullified if you came on the stream and admitted I was a genius.
I would rather die. Again, I will give you my eye. One eye. You can have one of them.
Well, Big Red, I'm telling you right now that you came in at the perfect time because
that
we're
right?
talking about this welterweight match.
Is it Kevin Holland? How he had to lose?
Yeah.
he did have to lose. It was
Yeah, we
it was
did
the
say
law of
that
the
he had
land.
to lose this fight. It was preordained in the heavens and the
We
Fibonacci.
said it on stream. We said the MMA gods have a way. It doesn't matter. We could have put Dipsy Rose in that fight. All right, she would have lost. She would have beaten Kevin Holland. It was gonna happen.
It didn't matter who. So yeah, D-Rod gets the win over Kevin Holland, and I guess he's ranked now. Do you think he ever gets a fight with the champion of the division?
D-Rod?
Yes.
Do I think D-Rod's gonna get a fight with a champion?
Yes.
No. Nobody
So
can lose.
what you're
Nico
telling
Salmi.
me is you don't think that D-Rod will ever get a fight with Jack Della Magnolia?
I don't think that Jack Diego Maradona is ever gonna fight Daniel Rodriguez.
Yeah, I mean,
but when Jack De La Soul gets his next defense, I think that maybe D-Rod gets the next contender fight.
Okay, yeah, because I think that Jack. Damn it, I'm fucking blanking. I think that Jack Deltron 3030 is going to be champion for quite a while if he doesn't lose to Islam Makhachev.
You don't know. Okay, I can't even do this one. Don Madge. You don't know nothing about Don Madge.
I know who Don Madge is.
You know Don Madge. Jack Don Madge. I was gonna go Jack Don Madge by head kick over Daniel Rodriguez.
Yeah, I think that. We sent each other a bunch of them. I can't read
Jack Dog Mom. Jack Dog Mom.
I sent you like 1,000 of them one time.
Yeah, you did know. We went back and forth. Jack Dog Mom.
Hold on, we got breaking news. Breaking news.
Oh, is it Diego Sanchez getting arrested for shooting into
Breaking news. That's right. We've got breaking news, people. According to Mr. C, the informal spectator, D-Rod is being detained by ICE due to alleged ties to MS-13. Wow, Brad, that is breaking news. Well, it seems to me now that God damn it, why can't I think of any more Jack Della Maddalena jokes?
Dude, let me tell you a different joke altogether. That was funny as fuck. Because yesterday I was in the car parking near City Center in DC, and some like fat guy in like those like Latin like half pants, half shorts, long like West Coast gangster like shorts things. This guy who's like parked in front of me starts like getting mad at me because he thinks I parked too close to his car, and he's like trying to get all gangster on me in them shorts, and he was like this fat dude, and I was like, chill out, MSG13, and then I laughed so hard. I laughed so hard at my own joke.
I'm looking for our texts. Hold on. Dude, we sent so many back and forth. How fucking long? How many texts have I sent to this fucking guy over the years? Jesus Christ. Hold on, is that a picture of me? No, it's not. Wait, what? But yeah, no. In all seriousness, I hate this guy, Red Hawk. Well, you don't like Big Red, Jaden? You know what? I think that Jaden has actually been.
Jaden does like me. Jaden does like me. I have video evidence actually of that.
Really?
Oh yeah, he does.
I think he's been a Big Red detractor for some time.
No. There's a time where Jaden, he was a big fan, but he felt scorned because he wasn't showing up. I only had top chats on, and I guess he wasn't considered the top. I guess he's a bottom. He's a bottom, so he doesn't show in the top messages. So I didn't respond to him for a while, and he felt scorned.
Yeah, Jaden's a cool guy. We actually saw his face today on stream. What do you think he looks like?
Sid from Ice Age.
No, he looks like actually a very. I'm always surprised when people from YouTube look like actual normal people in the real world.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Japanese
Japanese
motor.
Japanese Doug.
Jeez, I'm sorry. Yeah, we had a plan, but it's falling apart.
Wait. You're still on that? Do you want me to supplement? I have them already.
Yeah, let's hear them.
You didn't find your text?
No, because I sent you so many, like, however long
I
ago.
can do them on the fly. I can do them on the fly, man.
All right, let's hear them.
I can't hear. I already did. I did. Dog mom. Guy was on the fly. I don't have to just think about them. I just do them.
Oh, here we go.
Diego Maradona was yesterday. No, Diego Maradona. Diego Maradona was on the phone with you.
Well, we have Jack Megalodon.
Yeah, Jack Megalodon.
Jack Del Taco. Jack
Yep.
Del Toro. Jack Smelly Ya Later. Jack Masturbator. Jack Marley and Me. Jack Magnum PI. Jack Magnum Opus. Jack Maximum Occupancy 120. Jack Bob Dabalina. Jack Mesothelioma. And that's it.
Yeah, but we did like 8 more on the phone. That was just ones that we did while we were texting. Diego Maradona and Dog Mom were on the spot.
I like Diego Maradona. Jack.
That was so funny. That was funny as fuck.
Speaking of Diego Maradona, he's from South America. Patricio Pitbull.
Diego Sanchez. He got arrested just now.
Yeah, I know. Patricio Pitbull.
You should know.
Actually,
MMA channel.
I didn't know exactly what exactly happened. This is not an MMA channel. This is me talking to Big Red, making Jack Della Maddalena jokes.
Mainly
Patricio Pitbull got a win in featherweight. What'd you think about that?
Who?
Patricio Pitbull.
Oh, yeah. Danny didn't show up. I just think Danny didn't show up.
Interesting. That's all you have on that one?
Yeah, I mean, Pitbull is a legend. There's no putting it any other way. I think Danny is better than that, though. That's what it is. Like Pitbull has what you'd expect from a legend at 40 years old.
Yeah.
And Dan Ige, in my opinion, was like a top 10 guy in the division. He wasn't there. Just wasn't there. Like he had everything. I think it's like he fought as if he knew the name.
Patricio Pitbull?
Yeah, he fought like he knew the name and respected. He was showing a lot of respect.
The fight wasn't as good as I thought it would be. Like I was hoping for like a war, but it was still a good competitive fight. What's more interesting to me now is that Patricio Pitbull is in the mix at featherweight. Do you see him getting a win over a ranked opponent at featherweight? I kind of don't.
He's definitely more in the mix than Patchy.
Damn. Burn. Patchy mix. Catching strays all the time on this show.
Yeah, he didn't. He definitely did not mix in. He was. This guy, Patricio Pitbull. I mean, Patricio Pitbull. Yeah, but he like literally would walk over Patchy Mix right now. I honestly think so. Like that version of like Patricio Pitbull is way more of a prospect at 40 than Patchy Mix ever was.
Degenerate Dane says 24K Dan Ige showed up. Damn, roasted. Yeah, I mean, I think Patchy just needs to mix it up in his next fight, and he'll do all right. Shoot some takedowns, you know?
Dude, it's like, has anybody ever like thought of Pitbull as like this guy with knockout power?
He is a guy with knockout power, like objectively.
Okay, really?
Yes, really.
When's the last time he knocked somebody out cold?
Pedro Carvalho. 3 years
Thank
ago.
you. Yeah, okay, great. That's not Dan Ige. All right.
Okay.
Dan Ige.
I don't
So-
understand your point.
So then when's the time before that? When's the last time he knocked somebody out? With Dan Wetchel?
Daniel
2015?
Weichel?
Yeah. See, he's not a knockout guy. So Dan Ige was treating him like he was fighting like Ilya.
Yeah.
And that was the problem. Like, yeah, you're gonna take some licks, but like, he wasn't even entering the phone booth. He's got the athleticism. Like at 40 years old, Dan Ige has the athleticism and the speed over like Patricio Pitbull. In a technical like standoff, like where you're out, like you're just kind of like, I don't know, out technique. You're gonna lose that battle. It's like not gonna happen for you. You have the youth. You have the athleticism still, and he didn't use either. And
Okay, so
Dan Ige has
Danny
knockout
Ige
power.
has 7 KOs.
Yes, yeah, okay. First of
What's his
all,
record?
yeah, Dan Ige has more knockout power than like Patricio Pitbull does.
Patricio Pitbull has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You're talking about TKOs.
10, 11, 12. He just knocked out Jeremy Kennedy last year. He has 12 knockouts to Dan
Those are
Ige's.
TKOs.
All of Dan Ige's say TKO as well.
No, that's not true. He knocked Feely
On
the fuck
Tapology,
out.
they all say TKO.
Okay, then yeah, Tapology's not a good source. I'm remembering the real fight.
I bring out numbers.
I'm really no. I'm bringing out. I watched the fight. I watched the fight. You're talking about the tech.
KO power? Come on, dude.
Yes,
Of course
I
he has
am.
KO
Watch.
power. What
How
are you
about this?
talking about?
Watch this. I watched the fight.
I can't watch
You don't
anything. You
remember-
have your camera on.
It says TKO for. Do you know if he knocked out Philly cold, stiff, cold, knocked him out?
How about when Patricio Pitbull knocked out Michael Chandler cold up a weight class? What are you talking about?
Yeah, when in 2002, 12? Like, what are you talking about? That was an American
Okay.
Pie was coming out.
That's
We
like
don't.
saying- That's so stupid. Oh, Patricio
It's
doesn't
not
have any
stupid.
KO power. Of course he
No,
has KO
you're
power.
reading Tapology right now and going, "Oh, Ige doesn't have knockout power." Like, look at his knockout
I
power.
never said he doesn't have knockout power. What are you talking about?
He has knockout power. He's more knockout power than Pitbull at age 44.
Yeah, sure. I'm not arguing with that. But to say that you just said people think Patricio Pitbull has knockout power. Who rocked two in this
still.
fight? Who rocked two
He
in this
has,
fight?
he has
Who rocked two in
two
this fight?
knockouts. He has 2 knockouts since 2015.
Okay.
That's not knockout power. And he
The guy has
knocked out
knockout power.
some guy
He has
named
knockout
Daniel Wetchel.
Okay, but he has more knockouts on his career than fucking Dan Ige.
That was back in the Stone Ages. We're talking about a 45-year-old man. He's about to get Social Security.
He's 40 and he still has knockout power.
He doesn't have knockout power.
Let me ask you one more time. Who dropped who in this fight? Who hurt who?
That's the problem. It's not knockout power. It's TKO
No,
power.
it's not knockout power. He just hit him with a punch and hurt him. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, sure. Got it.
Hurt him. Didn't KO him.
Makes absolutely no sense. Your argument is invalid.
Did
I
he
told
live?
you to
Did
come
he
on
live?
this show.
Did he live?
You
Did he
owe me
live?
$2.
Did he live?
You owe me
Was it a
$2.
decision? Was it a
I won the
decision?
bet against Max Holloway, and you were supposed to come on the show and call me a
Was it a
genius and
decision?
said you're
Was
going
it
to
a
sit
decision?
here and
Was it a
lie
decision?
and
Was it
say
a decision?
Patricio
Was it a
Pitbull
decision?
doesn't
It
have
was a
knockout
decision.
power. Are you kidding
It was
me?
a decision. It was a fucking decision fight. It was a decision. It's not knockout power. It's decision. He has decision power. That's decision
Right
power.
now yelling.
No, I'm not in an Uber yet. That's decision power. That's indecisive power.
Imagine a mad scientist splicing the DNA of JDM and Brian Barberina to create the ultimate smashing machine, Jack Della Barberina. I like that one. That was a good one. Euphoric notes. Ige has never been good. Yeah, but the guy with no knockout power, according to Big Red, dropped him. Yeah, but the guy has no knockout power. Good to see you, Tress.
Jack Dark Matter does definitely have knockout power. So.
I like how you're doing. I like how you're doing the DM now one. Yeah, good stuff. Patricio had 12 KOs, 12 subs, and 12 decisions. Yeah, but he has no knockout power. Yeah, I'm a normal guy.
Wait. He knocks people out. They don't fucking move. Look at Gavin Tucker.
Jaden says I'm a normal guy. Shouldn't be a surprise. Big Red is a weirdo. It's just facts.
I'm not looking at whoever's chatting. I don't care for the chat.
That was Jaden. Tell Big Red to stop raging. Hey, stop raging.
No. It's decision power. Decision power.
Ige has 3 KOs, not including TKOs on his wiki. Pitbull has 5.
Dan Ige knocks people out. Look at Feely. Look at Sean.
What is Patricia
what have you done for me lately? All right, you guys are bad business people. You guys hired people. You guys hired people based off of their old pedigree. What have you done for me lately? Bad business people.
Did you watch the Kyler Phillips? I don't know why I said it. Did you watch Kyler Phillips versus Loke Dog?
Loke Dog?
Oh, you woke up during the main card, didn't you?
Wait, you said wait. Isn't that your nickname?
Woke Dog? No, my nickname's
Woke Dog.
Sexy.
No, you're Woke Dog.
What?
You're Woke Dog.
Woke Dog?
Yeah. You said you're Woke Dog.
Getting political up in this bitch.
No, it's you.
This guy Big Red is screaming for no reason. What's wrong with him? We're both screaming at each other for literally no reason.
Tell Javion Clowney to shut up. Is that his name?
Jack Della Mata Lisowski. Howard Cosell doesn't come out of slumber. Howard Cosell. I didn't watch Loke Dog versus Kyler Phillips. I did not watch Vittori versus Allen. It did win a fight of the night bonus. Prado versus Veretenikov I also did not watch. Atiba Gautier got a knockout over Robert Valentin in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Atiba Gautier is special. Islam Dulatov getting a knockout. Jimmy Crute getting a submission win over Marcin Prachnio via armbar.
Jimmy Crute with the most confusing submission career in the history of the combat sports, getting W over Paul Craig, the submission specialist, and then getting fucking the Peruvian necktied by what's his name? Misha Serkinov. Yeah. And then getting a submission tonight. Oh, getting submitted by Alonzo Menafield, the glass bazooka himself.
Yes. That first round was scary for V. Phillips knocked him down. Vinicius put a beating on Phillips the next 2 rounds. Oh, wow. Yeah, I felt like Kyler Phillips' best chance to win would have been in the first round.
Kyler Phillips was literally belt ready for one fight against Song Yadong, and then just left the earth.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see his career turn as of late. Ryan Spann
What
gets
the fuck? How do you beat Song Yadong? And then you go to just like being some guy from California.
Well, maybe the win over Song Yadong was his swan song of good performances.
Oh, his song, that was fucking good. That was good. That's why you guys should subscribe to the channel. That's it right there. That's it right there.
Damn straight. Ryan Spann submits Lucas Brzezinski. Pereira gets the armbar over Jackson McVeigh. And then Carly
Am I subscribed to this guy?
I don't think you are subscribed to my channel because
I gotta subscribe. I gotta subscribe.
All right. Who would you give Max next? Well, I'll tell you what, Euphoric Notes. Great question.
Give him a title shot and then let him retire when he loses.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna do a matchmaking show tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do that.
Yes.
You're gonna be he's a match making show?
When it comes back on you, it doesn't feel as good. Yeah, Big Red will be there for that show. So why don't you just tune in for that show tomorrow, Euphoric Notes, and you can vote in the chat for who you want him to fight next as well. So it'll be just tons of fun. Big
I know who
Red,
Jaden Smith is voting for.
I'm gonna end the
I know who-
stream in 4 hours. I'm gonna go live again for Tie Fight.
Yeah, Jaden Smith, stop crying about it.
James
I'll
Smith.
talk to
who's
you.
that?
Jaden, yeah, Jaden Smith. Yeah, whatever the guy is in the channel.
Jaden.
The guy- Yeah, Jaden Smith.
All right.
That's Will Smith's son. You don't know?
Yeah,
about that?
yeah, Jaden Smith.
What the fuck, yo. This guy is drunk as shit in his car. Just drove up drunk and parked at the gas station across the street. Fell asleep, pissed right on the he pissed right on the pump, and then he waved at me and walked into the gas station. What the fuck?
That's some DC ass shit.
Yeah,
the
it's about as
question is,
legal as driving. You'll see.
was the pump 93 that he was at?
It's 90p now.
Ooh. Got destroyed tonight. Went 7-2 to 7-7 on picks.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Hold on. I got the Michael Johnson right, and I got the what was the other one I got right?
Holocaust.
Yeah, I got Paulo Costa. No, more. Kevin Holland. Holy shit, I did good.
Did great.
I got D-Rod, I got Michael Johnson, and I got Paulo Costa all in the same event. Like I missed the main plot, but I got every tree in the way. You know, the forest. I just didn't get the whole forest.
That's what's up, man. No, thank you for hopping on the show. Do you have any parting words for the people of the chat before I end this fucking stream?
Yeah, that Jaden Lebowski guy. He's got a pencil neck, and he gets in leather skin tight suits on his Sundays, and he bitches down here on Saturdays.
I like Jaden. I like Jaden the Big Lebowski.
Stop bitching. No, he's not Lebowski. He's Lebitsky.
Oh, that's mean.
See ya.
Don't be mean, Big Red. All right, man. I will see you later. All right, guys. It's been an hour and a half post show. What do you guys think about the panel? What do you guys think about the panel thing? Captain Rafuko. I can't stand Captain Rafuko. I gotta be honest, man. He's a nice guy though. Fuck, I might actually hate this guy, Big Red. First time in my life. Fuck you, Big Red Smith. Big Red will give you the business if you're not careful. I'm just glad I'm glad that you took all his energy away from me living in Idaho, because he would have not stopped talking about the Oregon Trail and how we don't have cars out here or electricity. So same Jersey. I was 9-0 on the prelims and I went 0 for 5. Damn. No Rise? Oh, I don't think Rise is happening today. I think Rise is next week. Rise, Crush, Ryzen. Yeah, I think that's next week. So, panel was good. We need people to shit on other than you. Yeah, that's true. Well, shit, guys. I think it's about time to wrap this up. Join me in 4 hours if I'm up. And I'll be live for Tie Fight. I know Mr. C will be stoked for that. Captain Rafuko is almost trolling, but he never makes any sense. If I fought, my fly out would be fire. Oh, your fly out, not your walkout, because you're a goose. If you're up, let me know. Yeah. If you want to hop on, I'm totally down for Tie Fight. It is live in 4 hours. I most likely will be up, but I do have a doctor's appointment in 9 hours from now. So take care of yourself. Don't let PFL keep you down. Yeah, I'll try not to. I'll hop on before work. All right, sounds good. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace out, everyone. Hope you enjoy your Sunday. We will be live for a matchmaking show with Big Red, much to Jaden's chagrin. Big Red's a really good guy, man. He just doctor's appointment on a Sunday. I know. I thought that was weird too. They said it was on the 20th, and I had to double check it. But I guess the doctor's appointment, the doctor's place is open that day. Pretty sure I tore my meniscus, and they're gonna give me an MRI. So, yeah. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your night, your day, depending on where you live. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I think it's about time we wrap it up.
What the hell? Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some too? You better wrap it up. You better wrap that gavel up, B.